Hey everyone, welcome to episode 1 of our full stack mobile development series. I am Dev Safo, and today we are starting an exciting journey by setting up Penger, an expense tracker mobile application. The name Penger is inspired by the Norwegian word for money, and our goal is to build a powerful yet easy to use application for tracking expenses. We'll be using a mix of modern technologies to bring this project to life, including Flutter for frontend and Laravel for the backend. Here is the tech stack we'll be working with. Flutter. This is our toolkit for creating a beautiful and natively compiled mobile application. With Flutter, we can ensure a smooth and responsive user experience across both Android and iOS devices. We will use Laravel, a robust PHP framework for our backend. This provides us with a clean and efficient way to handle our server-side logic as well as REST APIs. Our data will be managed and stored using MySQL, which is a reliable and a powerful database system. For local development, we are using Laravel Head, which simplifies setting up and running Laravel projects by providing a tailored development environment. We will be coding primarily in Visual Studio Code, which offers excellent tools and extensions to boost productivity. Alright, let's dive into setting up our development environment. We will start by setting up Laravel Head. This will handle our local Laravel environment, making it easy to get up and running. First, download and install Laravel Head from head.laravel.com. Once installed, we will create a new Laravel project using the Head interface. On the Head icon, click on Settings, go to Sites, click on the plus icon, select the node startup, provide the name of the project. In this case, it's Penger. This project will be available at penger.test in our browser. We would leave the PHP in it and then initialize a Git repository. We'll sit back and leave Laravel Head to do its magic. Once it's done, don't be in a hurry to open in a browser. You would first want to close this, reload, and ensure that you have secure check. If you don't have secure check, you can click on it. It would ask for your password, and once you're done, it would enable HTTPS. Next, let's set up MySQL. Visit mysql.com/downloads. Scroll down and select MySQL Community Downloads. Choose MySQL Community Server. Select your operating system and download it. Once the installation is done, run it. Agree to the terms. Select the destination. Choose the installation type. Provide your password. Wait for it to install. Once it's done installing, you will have to provide the root password. In this case, we are going to type password and then finish it. Now let's wait for it to finish the installation. Great. For those on macOS, there's a challenge after installing the MySQL I'm going to run you through. First, you would have to go to System Settings, scroll to the bottom and choose MySQL. In some instances, as soon as you start the server, you provide your password, it would shut down. Perfect. So now we have to fix it. When you open your terminal and you type MySQL, it will tell you the command is not there. Now you can start the MySQL by typing this command, which is sudo user local MySQL support files mysql.server status, just to check the status. I'm going to pass my sudo password. It's not running, so I can start it. And now MySQL is running. If I come here, I could see that it is running. Perfect. And I can stop this. And once I stop it, I realize it's here. What we are going to do is we are going to add MySQL to our path such that when you type MySQL, it's going to work instead of throwing the error. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to add the MySQL path to your system path globally. You're going to type sudo nano etc paths, and I'm going to go to the bottom and paste user local MySQL pane. I'm going to write out and then do it. Once we've successfully added the MySQL to our path, we can go ahead and start the server using the command. Then we connect to the MySQL with the user root and a password called password, and we create our database, in this case called Penger. Now we've created our database. That's it. Now let's configure Flutter. Make sure you have Flutter installed. If not, visit flutter.dev to install the Flutter framework. We have the option of using Visual Studio Code or Android Studio, but for this series, I'm going to proceed with Android Studio for Flutter and Visual Studio for the PHP. I would go ahead and open my Android Studio. Once I have the Flutter framework and the plugin installed, I go ahead and click on New Flutter Project. I already have my Flutter path there. The name of the project is Penger. We are going to give it a nice description. Expense tracker. We're going to give it an organization domain. In this case, it's com.devsafo. It's going to be available on Android and iOS, no Linux, macOS, web, or Windows. Go ahead and create the project. It's going to take a few seconds. Once it's done, you have the project. You switch to project, and then we have our Flutter application without that code. Yes, we will connect our Flutter app to our Laravel backend using REST APIs. This will allow us to communicate with our server and perform CRUD operations on our expense data. To recap, we have set up our development environment using Laravel Head, our database using MySQL, as well as our Flutter project using Android Studio. In the next episode, we will dive deep into developing our Laravel backend, setting up the necessary endpoints for our REST API. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode as we build Penger together. Let's get started.